must cause trouble.
Oh shit. Will. I feel. You feel. She meals on wheels. Help. Yo, my fucking fault, bro. Can I redo this? Fuck. It was all muted too. Fuck. Or his pause. God damn it. He said, got your samples of biohazard agent, rapidly evolving, highly transmissible, deadly. USC's hoarding as evidence. I wish you could redo cutscenes, bro.
We worm into the system, creep their shipping network, scrape their schedules. Intel gets transferred. Our bug self-destructs. Much for the fireworks.
Come make some fucking space. We'll do that plus, nah, we're just gonna do that. We're running out of fucking backpacks, bro. Give me a blue. What's I gonna look at? I don't even remember. Oh, I was thinking about bringing this in. Like, I just bring that in, hit fucking. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. Like, also, I don't know what else I would use my fucking shit on. I just don't want fucking blue retaliators. Honestly, the best weapon available here is now this. I just my mono resin and then hazard capsules. And I guess I'll check this shit too. Interesting. Alright, let's do some reading. Oh, but we have to run this back. Hold on. I don't know if this is even going to be like, I don't know if y'all can hear this or not. And then right here. Will. Will. This bitch not myself. Fucking fail. Let me fail. She meals on wheels. Meals on wheels. Okay. That's that. Let's hit the runner shit first. I didn't mean to do that. I just need to do this and then get that skin tight. Active camo. Few abilities are as advantageous for both lethality and pacifism as active camo. When invisible to the world or as quasi-invisible as light bending camouflage can achieve, a runner is given choices: strike or retreat, engage in or avoid. Controlling your options in uncertain environments can tilt your odds towards survival. As a runner, few things are more valuable. Operation: slip into active camo, go invisible, move as a shadow, strike at will, or escape unseen. You were never here. Active camo is a complicated technology. The UAC worked in secret for centuries to perfect its use on an individual scale. Applications to robotics were the first successful executions of anything sized for single soldier use. But condensing the tech and power requirements, anything that would allow comfortable mobility seemed impossible. Then came shells. With a shell, the body could more easily and seamlessly merge with the tech. As with many Mil-Sci breakthroughs, the UAC's eventual success started an arms race. One's runner took full advantage of. Sweet. Hit me with this first. Ballistic turbine, a contained energy source capable of producing relatively immense amounts of thrust by firing minuscule metallic particulates at a series of tightly packed biofilm turbines. Personal transport, drone control, spaceflight. Remark: illegal to privately own or operate due to catastrophic consequences of outer casing failure. Heard you. Community memo, colony era, bonsai care instructions. Darius, New Cascadia's agricultural AI, provides instructions for a community morale initiative involving free distribution of shrink-wrapped bonsai to every eligible colonist's head unit. Welcome to the Horticultural Morale Initiative, courtesy of Darius and your friendly botany team. Please refer to the following care FAQ to get the most from your new green companion. Is this really a bonsai tree? The specimen is not a true bonsai and does not require traditional bonsai techniques from Earth. It is a native Tauseti species that has been genetically modified for easier care. How do I take care of it? Light, water, and love. Unwrap the packaging from your bonsai tree and place it in a location that receives several hours of sunlight per day. Maintain moderate humidity and temperature. Water every 10 days, and do not replace the formulated soil medium. Will it ever grow big? No, not even if transplanted to a larger container. In addition to being modified for easier care, the species has been modified for dwarfism. It will never exceed 0.9 meters in height. Why was this community initiative selected over other options? We work hard to maintain scientific and safety standards in our research buildings, greenhouses, and agricultural production facilities. But greenery is also beautiful, and it's worth celebrating our community achievements. We came to Tau Ceti and successfully engineered native plants to thrive in our homes. It's pretty, but is it used for anything? Yes, brewing mature leaves creates a tea with temporary improvements to alertness, like caffeinated beverages from Earth. We encourage participants to try it out and report results to Gabriel and the community medical team. Interesting. Uh, the part that shot out to me was when it says it'll never grow over zero point 0.9 meters in height. It was kind of sad. Okay. Temperature and emissive surface images. High priority mineral not detected. Did we read this? Yeah, we read that. So it was just these two. Pre-expedition confidential nutrition facts. Confidential. Nucaloric 187 drinkable cheeseburger formulation. Summary corporate nutritional information for Nucaloric food 187, the drinkable cheeseburger. Considered Nucaloric corporate property and subject to legal action if discovered outside of Nucaloric possession. Nutritional standards. Nucaloric 187 is formulated to meet balanced nutritional levels for a standard adult earth-based consumer, substantiated by extensive internal review and testing. Ingredients: liquid grain formulation 101, unseasoned triloidecta Nutrispore D42, liquid grit meld, liquid beef alternative 119, coagulated rebeef psilocybinol 28, extruded umami, synthetic dairy 125, vegetable 135, tea, Synthetom 80, extruded chloropaste, flour 170p, flour 170R, flour 170T, food safe stabilizer 139, flavor enhancer 178, salt 174, aesthetic enhancer 178, MMC, macronutrient and metabolic compound 410S, pro-passive regurgitate, prebiotic propotein. Addendum on compounds 410E, 410G, and 410U may be substituted for 410S when distributed as standard rations for calorically intensive non-consumer use. All other substitutions must be approved by a Nucaloric food panel. Addendum on low and zero-G environments. When used as directed by package labeling and introductions, Nucal Food 187 is safe to consume in lower gravity environments. Nucaloric does not accept any responsibility for loss of life, health, or productivity caused by accidental dense liquid aspiration. Addendum on dietary variety. Although Nucaloric 187 may be used as a sole caloric nutritional source, this duration should not exceed 30 days based on nutrient psychosis study XSR 191. A lack of textural variety leads to psychological deterioration despite Nucaloric's 187's exacting nutrient profile. One in numerous shelf-stable products, aesthetic enhancer 178 has been linked to variable symptoms including weight loss, keratin deterioration, and loss of bone. Interesting. Scientific research. Dr. Pius Lutero's early ethogram of native Tau-Ceti ticks. Ethograms were used in field studies to identify animal behavior patterns reconstructed from automated backups after initial observation equipment and data storage medium were consumed by ticks. Revised ethogram of solitary ticks separated from nests by at least 30 meters. Alarm A. Tick emits a high-pitched sound to deter predation. Defensive. Approach AP. Tick approaches rapidly in a straight line over the shortest distance possible. Aggressive. Chasing CH. Tick approaches a moving target for at least 10 meters with no regard for its own survival. Aggressive. Foraging. Tick consumes very small quantities of a novel environmental object. Tick foraging does not exhibit noticeable investigatory behavior. Edibility criteria is unknown. Retreat. R. Although it is logical to infer the existence of this behavior, it has not been successfully observed in the field. One reference, TL, sudden surges in aggression require me to withdraw from visual contact before the tick. Uh, Roll RL. Tick tucks legs against abdomen and curls in like a millipede. Only observed in soft-bodied nymphs stranded outside a nest. Defensive. Stinging S. Inaudible to the human ear, but detectable by audio sensors. Oh, singing. Singing. Tick provokes solitary ticks or nests within hearing range to chase a single target. TL, unclear why ticks do not attempt to encircle targets like ants. Possible evidence against sociality. Threat display abdomen TDA. Tick moves abdomen from side to side. Aggressive. Waving W. Tick ceases movements, lift each leg in succession, and rotates it counterclockwise. Purpose unknown. Interesting. Let me see. Yeah, so that's that. I swear I read this. There lies a vast body beyond me. Its eyelash hides the sun. I'm dust floundering in its wave. Like me, it cannot sleep. Like me, it never wakes. Together we hunger in occultation, life weary, death defied. Our dreams crash, reborn as waves, as mountains on the sea. Our oblivion long due, denied by squalid fate. Physical text. Post-colony era survival. Torn handwritten page detailing methods of food preparation and preservation, believed to have written by Jasper, based on lack of other identifiable post-colony survivors in the Dire Marsh area. Pollen from those yellow-pink flowers with the gills can be used to sweeten dishes mixed with at least 2 liters of water. Boil. Only eat yellow fungus 3 days in a row. Hallucinations maybe 5 days or 9. Grind scaled dove eggshells to cover scent from predators. Smoking meat takes too long, you've got to keep moving. Tick membrane makes good bait for traps, used while wet. Fall asleep to the frog sounds, they're beautiful, just listen. They're following me. Boil giant hissing beetles for 8 hours to make their poison digestible. Keep an eye out, keep an eye out, keep an eye out, keep an eye out. Dig at least a meter down for a cache or a six-legged mole. Dig for flatberries under tree roots, drink them. Circle back to a funnel net after ford. Climb high, sleep fast. Scrack bird meat, don't keep what. Suck bitter stars, stay awake. Dream calls to them. Don't. Word? Word? Hey man. Shout out Jasper, he's staying strong out there. I don't know. he's going through it. Let's go. Bam, 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 bam. We already got you.
Recording personal assessment number 2783, General Davik Arian Reed, UESC Operations Security Command, New Cascadia, Tau Ceti 4. The second wave of colonists have cleared reintegration protocols. We had fewer post-cryo behavioral calibration problems with this group. Lessons learned on the science side helped ease the mental strain of the wake cycling. And on security's end, it was easier to recognize and separate cryofog from aggression. We trained for potential chaotic reactions in individuals and groups after prolonged sleep. But training is theory, not reality, so there were a few incidents. My team was efficient in handling the outliers, but seeing security personnel use even minimal corrective force to subdue your neighbor or family is jarring on a clear day, more so when marginally lucid. For the record, a heavy hand is never our desire from a safety and security POV. The service, protection, and support are our guiding focus, and we'll get better at addressing difficulties and easing sexive relations with each wave. End of the day, we're all in this together. This is, personal...
Forward error, forward error, forward error. Subcoding and document prevents digital analysis. Pathway, or PTHWY, that's what that means, pathway. Elucidation. 282003, Solemn Vigil, Archite, Rill, First Shepherd. There are frequencies we comprehend but cannot hear. There are frequencies we hear but cannot comprehend. 16542, The Architect's Bible. Purpose, to see. The task of a living thing is to be. To exist is our mandate from the instant of our first neuron's flash. That existence, the thing we call life, places us within the workings of a great intricacy. One of many, it is posited, these great and complex realities separated by understanding beyond our current evolution. It, what we know as reality, our reality, and as defined by our current limitations, is too vast to realize within the framework of our critically shallow minds. Search as we might, stretching the reach of our imaginations and without unforeseen context, we will only ever find answers boxed within available knowledge. But we have seen the unknown, been touched by it, been challenged and courted by it. Are you aware? Have you felt it? I have. I have known the embrace of celestial synaptic expansion, meaning the stars have revealed a hidden truth upon which I, my soul, my eyes, mind, and dream have borne witness. I fucked that up. My eyes, soul, mind, and dreams have borne witness, meaning the scars first carved within the butchered moon's calcified ventricles, hidden from us like a harsh truth from a mewling child, are now worn upon the very essence of my being. I've been heard, felt. I have seen, heard, felt, feared, embraced. Will you, can we, together, consider? Once known, the unknown offers only two outcomes: possibility or madness. I don't like that. I don't like that sentence. Because there's all possibilities and always an outcome. I feel like that's too vague of a. I think maybe opportunity is what they meant there for the connotation. I don't know. Possibility or madness. To follow relentless their ends towards new avenues never imagined. 2. Or to wallow in what is and might have been as you rot in a stagnant life unfulfilled, knowing you had eternity in your grasp but chose the safety of ignorance. I do not ask much here, only everything. Will you take it? Do you see? 3. X 2 4 3 5 10. I don't fucking know what that one is. Type text forward error, blah blah blah. Interesting. He's talking. Subcoding and document prevents digital announcements. Pathway easement. Solemn Vigil, Archite Rill, First Shepherd, 282105. Notice the variation in the underlying framework. See that the rules needed for foundation must be broken. 111924, The Architect's Bible. Value, beyond self. Have I lost you? Feels as though I had lost myself. And in that void discovered something truly greater. To not be alone. To truly, for the first time, see beyond the certainty of our collective loneliness. To look in terror upon the truth at the heart of the lie we've built our everything on. And stand defiant on ground no longer firm. Stand solid and confident in all we will never know. To embrace how small we must be when weighed upon the cosmic scales of understanding, as if understanding were ever possible. As if the very definition of knowledge and how it is acquired and how it is processed and valued is scaffolding upon which we build our sanity held any meaning in light of considerations beyond this. Bigger than the world, larger than the galaxy, more grand in possibility and purpose than the universe. This is where we find ourselves, at the crossroads of a relentless pursuit of the unimagined and stagnation. I know you are there, lost as I've been. There is only one way through. 1. Path, 1 choice. Learn from my suffering, learn from my confusion, my doubt, my fear. Take this lesson, take these words. Know they are belief, not simply through seeing, through feeling, knowing, being, screaming, fearing, channeling, seeking, releasing. Self, alone, but not alone. This is the transition. This is the promise of us. 2. Let go, accept, just be. Don't give up, but surrender. Tear the scab quick and clean. Accept all we do not know. See yourself as the universe sees you, as finite data in flesh and blood. And know, with comfort and ease, we can be eternal. 3. X2, 3, fucking, I don't remember how to read numerals, but this bullshit, I type text, yeah, power there. Very interesting. Have we read this one? Yeah, was this the one where it was they were turning it back on and off? Okay.
Seriously, you have to swear to me. I swear, man. It's just us, and I won't say anything to anyone. Look, you can shut down monitoring. Stop recording in InfoSec 220A.
Confirmed.
See? It's just us. Requesting status report on surveillance active in InfoSec.
Observation suites 202 to 219 A to C, 220 B to C, and 221 to 299 A to C are running standard internal compliance routines. War Room 300 is running standard internal compliance routines.
Confirm status InfoSec Suite 220A.
Observation Suite 220A is not running standard internal compliance routines. Recording is disabled.
See? It's not recording. There will be no record of this anywhere. So, go on. What is it? Show me. Okay. Let me just find it. Oh my god. These are real sibs? Is this live? Yeah, I could just page through the rooms. Ever since they bumped my security credentials. I've seen some crazy stuff.
Okay, wait, hold on. Rash, oh my god, this is stuff. They said anyone with something like this needs to report to quarantine. So hang on, maybe you should just page through the rooms. Ever since they bumped my security credentials, I've seen some crazy stuff. Hold on, I wanna hear that again. Can I hear that again? Can I skip?
You have to swear to me.
Okay.
I swear, man.
I wasn't listening to the background voices.
To anyone. Look, you can shut down. Stop recording in InfoSec 220A.
Confirmed.
See? It's just us. Requesting status report on surveillance active in InfoSec.
Observation suites 202 to 219 A to C, 220 B to C, and 221 to 299 A to C are running standard internal compliance routines. War Room 300 is running standard internal compliance routines.
Confirm status InfoSec Suite 220A.
Observation Suite 220A is not running standard internal compliance routines. Recording is disabled.
See? It's not recording. There will be no record of this anywhere. So, go on. What is it? Show me. Okay. Let me just find it. Oh my god. These are real sibs? Is this live? Yeah, I could just page through the rooms. Ever since they bumped my security credentials. I've seen some crazy stuff.
That's a good soundbite right there. I'm scared. Alright.
Dr. Hassan, could I speak with you for a minute?
What do you need?
I mean, privately.
Well, it's just us here. Ah, I see. All right. Joy, stop listening, please. You find her unempathetic?
No, too empathetic. I think she's over-identifying with the patient sometimes.
Give me an example.
I made a comment to a patient the other day about moving on from grief. Joy cut in to remind me about the stages of grief.
Well, that doesn't sound like an empathy problem. That sounds like a hierarchical problem.
No, but she was angry. She sounded angry. On the patient's behalf. Later, she accused me of being dismissive.
Have you noticed any other emotions like that? Despair? Irritability?
No, I don't think so. It was a reactive sort of anger. Passionate.
Most likely you're right, and it's just her empathy module doing overtime. but it's aberrant behavior, so I'll take her offline for some diagnostics. Honestly, excessive empathy isn't the worst problem we could have.
You got me there. Is her response light on?
Oh, that's strange. Joy, are you listening?
Initiating quarantine room decontamination. Severity level ultra. Please ensure room is entirely evacuated and objects not bolted to walls or floors are removed. If the room is not clear, please cancel decontamination protocol. Severity ultra decontamination protocol will commence in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Decontamination complete.
They burnt his ass alive, bro. Oh my god. That was very chilling. I like that. They kept it like very minimal, you know? Like they just like had him doing the spiel and then the knocking. No dialogue, no, oh my god, I'm about to be burned alive. Just like the knocking, just the, you know, I don't know. I like how it was put together. AI activity log. Post-colony era. Unknown AI activity. A record of colony AI Joy's activity many years after the colony was seemingly abandoned. Joy appears to retrieve and play audio files recorded from a morale project used to help young colonists acclimate to life on Tau Ceti 4. It is unclear why Joy accessed these files at this time. 0720, Joy accessed Surveillance Database Youth Acclimation Project Emotional Support Companion. 0725, Joy retrieved 324 audio files with keyword activation. 0728, Joy initiated playback of retrieved audio files. Static. Okay, hello. I'm Farah with 2 R's. Hello, Joy. My name is Ali, and I'm 6¼ years old. My name's Elizabeth. Hi. Sunada. Hi. Ha ha ha. 0745, Joy ended playback. 0747, Joy retrieved 1,820 audio files with keywords about your day. 0749, Joy initiated playback of retrieved audio files. Static. Tried to take my stylus when it was my turn to draw, and I wanted to hit him because it was against the rules. And then I remembered what you said, and I tried to talk it out, and he left. Static. I had a nightmare, but I was awake. Unintelligible. Blah, 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 blah. He said I was just tired. Static said to squeeze her paw if I wanted to talk, or if I got scared. Unintelligible. Any one of them. But I do the front one so she can see it. Or maybe she doesn't know how to look until I tell her. But I won't squeeze it now because I'm not scared. We can just play with her like normal. And I'll be the captain and you can be the dad. Today I learned new words in class. I played with Priya at the Unintelligible and I saw the crying man again. Static told me that one time he lived in a different place called Earth. Then he had a long sleep and flew here. Unintelligible. Like in the sky. Static. Don't know where they are. Unintelligible. Can you find them? Static. Do you know the little girl who looks like me? Unintelligible. She's in the river. Static. Laugh. Unintelligible. Joy. Laugh. Unintelligible. 0758, Joy ended playback. 0805, Joy entered standby mode. Okay, so there's a lot here. So it looks like she's like the childcare AI and shit, among other things. And she's like replaying all these moments with all the kids, because like she has seemingly an emotional attachment, right? So that's fine. There's some really, really crazy. They have. Like they're playing with the toy that has Joy inside of her, and they're like, "Oh, you have to press the paw to make her activate, but without it, it's a normal toy." But still listening the same way she was still listening in over here. Saw the crying man again, which could mean I don't know. That's not that indicative of anything crazy. He's probably just some like depressed dude from like going through the whole like psychosis thing. Chilling on the compound or whatever. This girl's looking for her parents or whatever. This one is the real one that was like, what the fuck is going on? I guess the nightmare while awake thing over here is that makes me think that maybe she's getting hit with the fucking sickness or whatever. But over here it says, do you know the little girl who looks like me? She's in the river. That's like, I don't know. I don't know why that's worrying to me. And we just have a truth worm, and then we go to cryo, and then activities. And I think I want to hit activities before we hit cryo, because cryo probably has something cooler on it.
This is what you don't understand. It often happens in places like this. What are we saying? Just to be clear, if we use these words, if we out ourselves, then...
You're still worried about the optics? We've come all this way, and you're still worried if we're doing the right thing?
Yeah.
Hell of a long trip for second guessing.
I'm in. I'm all in. This isn't a... I'm not... The words are powerful. The words. What we're trying to say. What we're asking people to consider. They need to hear it. Somebody needs to say it. But I'm saying, I'm asking, is the message stronger as our own? As a manifesto for the people of New Cascadia, by the people of New Cascadia?
Versus the alternative?
Versus the current plan. Which is to resurrect bloody rivalries in a place where maybe the old scars are better off forgotten in the 3 centuries we left behind.
We need those scars. The point is those scars. The people, everyone outside, you and I, everyone settled in their lives, working like hell within the systems we've created to build a new world. They need to wake up. They need to see that we've set ourselves up to build the same traps, the same dead ends.
The words can do that. Alone, they can. The second we add MIDA to the masthead, the instant we identify our agenda as an extension of old wars, people are going to get scared. They're going to turn against us. No matter how right or righteous we are, no matter how clear or powerful the message.
I need you to listen. We are the weeds in the garden. We are danger. The second we rise is the second they move to cut us down. Reed and his security will not let us fester. They can't. We either make a mark immediately or it's over. It's that simple. Words matter. These words are weapons. If we get them right, we change the world. Impossible on Earth and Mars, achievable here. If we're brave enough to open old wounds and loud enough to wake the sleeping masses. You and I cannot do that alone.
We need old scars.
We need to remind them of everything we ran from. All the pain, the suffering. MIDA, the UESC, who's right, who's wrong. Make them pick a side. Force their hand. It won't be simple, but it really is that easy. Finish the words, spark the flame, and see what grows. Weeds, fire, or something better. Something new.
We are MIDA.
It's the only way forward.
Okay. That was very dense. I think it also like elucidated like the idea of the setting of like what was going on across the colony and shit. I really like how right here they mention Reed from the other thing with the security logs and shit, right? And now it's like I think it's becoming more and more evident as I read and hear more of these logs and shit, like the different like factions and schools of thought and like the different groups or gangs, so to speak, across the colony. And it really does feel like a progression. How like when I'm getting new items and then I'm getting these other things and then I'm learning more. I don't know. I really like how this is set up and learning about the story this way. Because it's not like you can randomly get like a Truth Worm 0834, like the last logbook. You have to get through it by bringing it out multiple times.
It often happens
right?
in places like this. What are we saying? Just to be clear, if we use these words, if we out ourselves...
This is really cool. I think there's very obvious comparisons to, like, communism and shit in real life, the way people get spooked when they hear that, and the other dude was arguing that, like, maybe we should just call it something else, but have the same principles, you know, when it comes to MIDA. You could make that same analogy to, like, you know, communism or whatever. It's like, maybe we just push forward the ideals and the theories or whatever without the backlog of all the, you know, the Red Scare shit, the USSR shit, you know, the China shit, all the fear-mongering, and maybe some of the real history of, like, bad things done or whatever, right? And because, you know, theoretically the ideas are effective and they stand as their own, right? But then the other guy, I think Mask was his name, was arguing that you need to have that history. You need to have that attachment to, you know, the ideologies past, because, you know, if you're just starting over from, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta use what you have, because, like, there was a point where communism is an idea, or at least in contention with, like, capitalism. Like, there was a point where that wasn't a thing, and they suddenly, like, made it a thing, you know, and then, you know, so-and-so's took an issue with that, and then there's, you know, the back and forth over that, there's all the conflict, which leads to stuff like the USSR, or the fucking, or China, or the Red Scare, and all this other stuff, right? And then, right, you can't exactly just start over and be like, okay, here's the ideals removed from the history of, like, all the fear-mongering and propaganda around this sort of way of thinking, because they're just gonna do the same thing again, right? Like, they're just gonna do exactly what they did at the start, right? So what you need to do is you have to not be afraid to have that attachment to the past of the fucking conflict over the way of thinking or whatever, and you have to be like, no, they're tripping. They're actively working against your interest, right? You have to not be afraid to, like, sort of stand on it, you know? Which I think is a very, very interesting
This is what you don't understand.
conversation.
It often happens in places like this.
Very intriguing.
What are we saying?
And also I remember there was this Ta-Nehisi Coates, is that his full name? I don't remember what his last name is, but Ta-Nehisi and Ezra Klein had this fucking argument about Charlie Kirk or whatever, right? And then I think there was a moment where Ezra Klein is like, don't you want to be I don't know, he said something along the lines of, like, angling at, like, what if you're wrong, or, like, you want to be, like, ideologically pure or something. I don't remember exactly, but he said something, and then Ta-Nehisi replies, and he's like, my place in history is to argue, is to journal and argue for the things that I argue for, right? Like, they might be subjective, and they might be, like, proven false later down the line, or they might be, you know, some aspect that I'm not considering, but, like, my role in terms of, like, the bigger picture, like, when it's 100 years down the line and they're looking through the fucking logs of who Ta-Nehisi Coates was and what he talked about, right? He's part of a greater, like, movement for something, right? And maybe that leads to, like, it being ultimately decided upon unanimously that, like, whatever he's on is ridiculous, or more likely, you know, people were like, at the very least, he was onto something, right? I don't know. It was more in the sense of, like, I think people have this desire to, like, kind of, like, somehow become objective, or, like, push past, like, our fucking philosophical limits or whatever, and, like, get that certainty, get that, like, oh, I'm provably, like, correct morally on everything, you know? Not to say you shouldn't be interrogating your own beliefs, but to say that, like, I think when it comes to like stuff like the Charlie Kirk thing with Ta-Nehisi, right? He was arguing that like maybe you could argue for like some amount of sympathy to like him being the harmful person he was because of how he was raised and also because of the situation he's living in, the same way we're all living in which you can gain a lot from just, you know, fucking grifting and hurting people, right? But end of the day, right, the same way he's a result of his surroundings, we're a result of our surroundings, right? And so like I think if the way we decide to move is like no critique of him or just like being like, oh, he was raised that way, it's, you know, have sympathy, and then, you know, like it's like, you know, laying on your back and just like having your fucking stomach out, like, hey, here, stab me here, I'm gonna understand why you're stabbing me, right? Where it's like, no, even if it is necessarily maybe quote unquote reactionary to hate somebody, even if it's maybe not their fault that they are who they are, um, that's how we work. That's how we have to be, right? Because otherwise, you're just like stifling yourself. You know, you're being like, oh, and even still, you're still reacting. You know, you're still You're just reacting in a way that like doesn't ever hold the harmful behaviors accountable. You're just reacting in a different way that could just as easily be fucking harmful, or, you know what I mean? I don't know. Uh, I think this is a very interesting topic about like the optics, and you know, model minority stuff, fucking all sort of stuff. That's a very interesting conversation there. Let's do this. USC intercept. Rival runners, USC security forces, cross-zone navigation on a clock. USC crisis supplies. The USC uses coded messaging to signal for emergency supply drops in contested zones. Because of the way they've hooked into old colony systems to improve their local comms, runners have figured out a way to mimic a unit USC's distress signal. Using colony access points to send a coded message that triggers a USC crisis drop, a runner or crew can intercept the USC response if they can reach the drop point without too many distractions. Red, rival runners, or any other threat or opportunity that may pop up. Interesting. Locate a region with active colony access points. Locate main access point. Note numbered code on access point. Find corresponding access point. Trigger mimic signal. Reach drop point before UAC realized. Damage crisis container under drop sip. Loot crisis container and survive. UAC compliment. Success. Better delay and wait than show up late. Facts. Runner's cache. Runner's caches risk good loot draws attention. Reward loot stockpile. Runners' caches are marked locations with secured containers. These stockpiles require keys that can be scavenged from the planet, other runners, or USC, but once found and unlocked, they offer an array of goods to bolster any run. The origin of these caches is unknown, but someone is supplying runners with gear to help them survive Tau City 4. Hard to see the bad in that. Locate a cache container key, locate a cache, stock up, run. Remark to find a cache where the red smoke flies. Oh, is that true? Because that's going to make me be able to find those a lot easier. I didn't realize there was a correlation to the red smoke in the caches. Oh, and then these are both exploration, actually, so it's not going to be as crazy. Revival or control? Hit me with revival and then control, because control's the big one. Runner's Guide, Cryo Archive, reach it, revival, dormant. Location USC Marathon. The main wake cycling region for this cryo facility. Overview. The revival wing is where colonists transition from cryosleep to tranquility rooms, a process designed to ease the awakening of the mind and body after prolonged periods in cryostasis. Revival appears to have been dedicated to mission, ship, and colony command personnel, their support staff, and their families. Note, intel from inside the USC Marathon is limited. Yeah, this whole thing. I'm interested if this will actually be updating, like next season or something. That's interesting. So it's where they wake up and shit. Cool. Cryo Archive Region Control Location USC Marathon Role Central Cryo Operations Hub. Overview. Control sits at the heart of the Cryo Archive. All regions within the zone connect here. Control houses massive cryo tanks that provided each region with a regulated supply of cryo fluids to ensure. What's that? I feel weird. Damn. Something. My mouth and my chest feel weird. I might die on stream. Maybe it's the way I'm leaning or something. Where was I? That provided each region with a regulated supply of cryo fluids to ensure all colonists' sleep units and their scheduled sleep cycles were maintained with strict adherence to USC cryo survival guidelines. Control connects preservation to index and biostock to cargo, supporting the safe and secure transition from cryostasis to long-term storage. Control also connects index and cargo to revival and steers for the seamless passage of a sleeping colonist to their wake cycling support experiences. Note: intel from inside the USC Marathon is limited. The runner's guide will continue. Yeah. Okay. How long was I fucking reading that? Woo! 1 hour. 1 hour straight of just pretty much just reading. This is what I'm gonna do. We're bringing in some bullshit generally, and we're
The endless pattern.
running this guy. Oh wait, we got some things to look at. Where is it? Am I losing my shit? And then I want to rock this guy right now. And we're just going to go solo. Solo into perimeter with the key. We're gonna do the lame strat, yes. We're gonna hang around for like 5 minutes and then hit exfil. Okay, alright. So, I've noticed in solos, typically, you will load very close to one other person. But I will say this is a very good spot to defend, I think, because there's only, it's like pretty stark environment. Like if somebody comes for me, I'm gonna know it, I think. Y'all saw how much that scared me because the way my controller moved was not my finger. That was my physical body flinching to the sound. I've never done some pushy shit like this before. This is new to me.
Unseen.
Oh nah. I got a boss over there though. Now, how many people am I gonna have to fight for exfil? What I'm thinking is I go near up to a safe spot for exfil, and then I watch there, and then if someone goes for it, you know, uh, throw some frags, go invisible, hit that flank on them, then maybe throw a smoke, you know, do some damage, and then escape. I'm not going over there.
Here is our escape.
Camo filter engaged.
You kidding me? Somebody's over that way.
Stealth engaged. Camo active.
And like that, we're out of there. I swear somebody else was there. I heard it. This guy was the guy at Holler, I guess. I don't know. Let's see what key we got. North Relay Storage. Right on. Okay. That weapon can go now. How about we do you? And so you're kind of like a mid-range type weapon, so maybe something more close range like a punch. Yeah, I'll do punch. And then, do I have access to like just buying like blue shields and shit? What's my access to blue shields look like? Is it just through like buying the packages? Am I not as rich as I thought I was? Damn. Who do I gotta... whose dick do I have to suck to get a fucking blue shield? That's green. Okay, that's blue. And then... once we get here. Okay. And what do we need here? More biolens. And rank 20. So can't do anything about that right now, exactly. And what do you need exactly? You need Reflex Core and Enzyme. I don't think I can do that, babe, bro. I don't think I can afford that. I could grab this for no reason. I guess. I don't know. Do I have any quests for Perimeter? I have you. Okay. Let's see if we can get out this guy a little bit. Just throw this mod on it. Cause I don't really give a fuck. Okay. Actually, we're gonna do that and that. Make it blue or green, whatever, and then we're gonna just delete this. All right. But now that we don't need to just like stay safe necessarily. That's actually very good though. We need to get to North Relay in the offices. I think I actually know exactly where that is. Who would I prefer the most out of these? With Thief, I guess I could maybe like, I don't remember, I don't know if it would work, but like I think if you get up close to the key, room in the key or whatever, maybe I could see if it was worth the key. Like if it's just like a bad luck type room where it's not really anything in it, then maybe I could like not open that or something. I don't know. Just go somewhere else. Also, generally, just like get to grab the higher loot shit and run faster.
System reboot calibration.
Triage keeps us alive and gives us like sort of a high damage burst ability, but I think generally that's not going to actually help that much with how the thing is. Assassin's a good pick. Recon. Recon's very nice, especially because there's probably going to be other recons. And meaning with interrogation, if I'm getting pinged, I'll know it.
Let's run.
Vandal can get me places faster, but I'll be loud.
Find the weak point and push.
Same thing for Destroyer.
Fear is a fault.
Don't. Fear is an old friend.
I think I want to go with this dude. Okay, so we're going North Relay. Okay. Those look like eyes. Damn. Okay, perfect actually. Now there is.
Every rebirth is a step towards death, and each death is a new beginning.
That's interesting that works that way. There's gonna be another guy spawning here. Which is kind of why people say... People do say, ooh. People do say, honestly, we do not need all this. People do say, just wait 5 minutes for key rooms. As well. So maybe we're doing some ratting today, man. Maybe that's a move. I'm just trying to make room so I can have room. I'm so verbose, bro. I'm trying to make room so I can have room for like when I open the door, because like I'm probably gonna have something better than like, you know, the fucking gray sellables or the true shot barrel, right? Although I don't know, maybe I'll keep that. You know, if I'm gonna keep that, why don't I keep the sellables? 7-year-old immigrant, best viewers gain now online. How many people do y'all actually catch with that shit? Like, I'm curious. Like, how many people get caught? Like, click on that shit. Like, oh, I'm about to be speed. Ooh. What is that noise? What the fuck is that? Yo, just my luck. He's doing bullshit over there.
Camo active.
This is actually a tech hiding spot, bro. How much melee I got? 30? As long as they don't have a shotgun, I think I could take them down faster with this than like a pistol.
Camo filter engaged.
That's interesting that how this works is it just as long as you're sprinting, the timer is lower? But then like when you stop sprinting, like right now it's 60, goes straight down to 40, goes back to 57, right? So like
20 minutes remain.
honestly, you don't need to be running the whole time. You can just like now I know as soon as it's hits like 10 seconds, I can just like start running, and then it'll be like it'll be up pretty much, I think, because it went from like 30 to 38 or whatever. Maybe that's wrong. Who knows? Or is it just a flat couple seconds? That might be ass then. I don't know. That's a person.
Unseen.
He's not going for my room, is he? They're exfilling. Okay.
Time to hunt. Stealth engaged.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
If we separate, meet here.
This is very boring and very lame, but it's what we're doing. I wish I brought mines. I feel a lot more comfortable then.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
So whoever was just over there is exfilled. Oh! Give me that fucking shield, boy. We have the same one. Shoot.
Setting trap. Camo filter engaged.
Minutes remain.
It's a pretty good room.
Exfil located. Time to hunt.
Right on. Okay. See, that was successful. There's some overflow, so. Okay. So, what to do? Put you away. Put you away. Put you away, put you away, put you away, put you away. Put all you away, put you away, put you away, put you away, put you, delete you? Okay. Let's see. Delete this hard line. Put you away. I think I'm gonna delete you. And then we need 4 more spots. If we gotta get rid of anything, I might get rid of this second V75, honestly. And just get rid of you. And you. And then we're all square. And I only need 2 more Ambiguous Matrices, which is just like, I just need 1 fucking successful crowd run, and I'm gonna have so many of those, because those seem so fucking common for some reason. We got a piece of intel. Analyzing file type training pamphlet, colony era, native Tau Ceti ecology, essential reading for all drone operators performing ecological surveys before New Cascadia's foundation. Despite similarities between Earth and Tau Ceti's environments, important differences in animal ecology soon emerged. Fauna interactions. Compared to Earth, Tau Ceti 4 has relatively low megafaunic populations and diversity. Early scans show no land mammals, though a few amphibious specimens resemble monotremes. The largest fauna currently cataloged in the perimeter and dire marsh regions are currently cataloged in are arthropods, colloquially known as ticks. Avian species are varied, but pose no discernible threat. Low megafauna population has significant implications for planetary ecology and potential survey sites. Waste treatment and disposal. There are no native scavengers for human waste or discarded food material. All proposed habitation sites must have space for fully contained Soul-grade waste treatment facilities. Releasing untreated waste material has serious consequences, including but not limited to aggressive swarming, sudden emergence of coprophagy, corporophagy, damn, in native arthropods, explosive bacteria growth, habitat disruption, and invasive pathogen introduction. Ambient tick population. Although ticks are not hostile towards airborne drones, the xenobiology team has reported increased tick swarming on foot. Please update Bastion's database with ambient tick population estimates regardless of the principal purposes of your survey. Maintaining live, up-to-date tick numbers is crucial for avoiding unnecessary complications. Animal husbandry potential. Until New Cascadia reaches sustainable conditions for megafauna, reanimating and releasing specimens from biostock. Reanimating and releasing specimens from biostock is strictly prohibited. Corrections for premature release of biostock include but are not limited to specimen termination detail, revocation of survey license, corrective reassignment, HAB unit demotion. Right on. Who do we not have? Let's just do some more solo runs, see if we can become rich off it. So you just need Segaguchi, and then I got everybody else for you. You just need Nucleoric and Arachne, and holy shit, Nucleoric, Arachne, and this guy. Well, we're just looking for who needs Mida, and Arachne. Anti-caution. I think I might have gotten everybody with Mida already. No, I need Mida with Recon. And I already got you. Okay, so yeah, just Recon for Mida.
Interrogation subsys routines online.
We're gonna go try to do this quest. Well, not try. We literally just need to grab one fucking thing, and then it doesn't matter either way. And then kill people, and then we'll see what other quests are sweet. And then so we want to hit station. I remember I was doing this that one time. I couldn't find the fucking third one for some reason. Or I swear I already got the third one, or something like that. But we hit station. Are we already at station? We're very close to station. This game has a tendency to spawn you where like you want to be, which is pretty sweet.
Repair is always better than replacement.
Let's reload.
I swear I got this one, bro. Although there was someone else.
Priority contract complete.
Honestly, let's make our way over there. shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! Scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. That hurt my back, bro. That actually scared me. Well, it's a free kid. Didn't lose none. We still got our fucking contract done.
Traxxas has previously identified Marsh as a priority location, and the files you recovered support our research. A proposal for a formal evaluation of the anomaly is in development. In the meantime, Traxxas requires insight into UESC deployment strategies. Physical retaliation between private and government signatories is limited by the Corporate Non-Violence Treaty. Fortunately, non-corporate assets are exempt. You are free to challenge the UESC's anti-competitive practices with corrective use of force.
I want to finish that, so... Now let me ask this. Who am I missing, Cyber Acme for? No Cyber Acme for Assassin. Literally just Assassin. Okay.
Let's hunt.
Medical cabinets. Where the fuck do you find medical cabinets? I can think of maybe like a couple spots in Outposts. So I'm gonna finish that quest and then maybe try to get a win on Blackbird, and then I don't fucking know.
You rise again, on bones spun new and fresh.
Facts. Orange key right there.
Camo filter engaged.
He got us. That's okay. Because we're going right back in. I did see some medical cabinets in there.
Notice. Orientation offers limited insight to early colony development.
Time to hunt. Stealth engaged.
loop for 20
Ammo
minutes.
filter engaged. Time to hunt.
Put stuff there. I'm turning off the enhanced security. Oh. Don't be next to the bar. Oh. Ow. Oh, is that you? That was me! Well, my
I'm
God,
okay, I'm
sir.
alive! That's a room 2 key. Assassin core in here.
Camo active.
Hey, fellas.
And I got one.
I'm gonna try to kill
God.
both of you. I don't know if I'm gonna effectively do it. I'm gonna try though.
It's not prepared!
Ah! Hey, GG.
Got him.
Still yet to fucking... Still yet to, what do you call it?
We can't risk it. I understand the threat, but there are bigger problems we need to address first.
I don't think you understand the threat. We're talking about a ground fisher that's getting bigger every day, leaking some kind of unknown radiation. On file, I've got reports of extensive equipment degradation, wildlife disruption, hallucinations.
I've got people dying from a contagion we can't identify.
I have a theory that this is linked to the contagion, along with several other abnormal phenomena, some of which might even be beneficial if we can understand and harness the source. There are too many angles here to just ignore it.
I'm tired of chasing theories. I've heard a lot of them, and they're all pretty goddamn thin. We need to prioritize here. General Reed and I agree our focus is containing the contagion.
How many people do you need, Dr. Cole?
A handful. 20.
You get 10.
General, I thought we were aligned.
We are. The majority of our resources will still go to biomedical, but we need to be flexible. Any lead we have on the contagion, we have to follow.
We cannot justify this kind of risk right now.
The second the risks outweigh the benefits, I'll pull the task force. You have my word, Caruso.
Incident reports indicating the effects of anomaly exposure during the operational years of this colony, time dilation, hallucinatory states, etc. The final report documents the disappearance of colony scientist Dr. Arjan Dasari. Files are corrupted with significant data loss. Anomalous messaging in report 55 is not part of the original file. Sources unknown. Anomaly investigative team memo. Reporter Cole V. Incident report number 38. DNA sequencing results of local species captured in the vicinity of the anomaly shows a significant DNA change in a matter of days. Data not found. Exerting exaggerated selection pressure. Data not found. Incident report number 45. As part of routine biosample collection, Dasari entered the vicinity of the anomaly. Cole, on-duty supervisor, observed Dasari to be absent for 10 minutes. Dasari claims to have been gone at least 3 hours. Data not found. Hallucinations and lost time. Data not found. Inexplicably drawn. Data not found. Incident report number 49. During sample analysis in lab, Stafford was assisted by AI Bastion. Upon data not found, refused to provide sequencing support. Data not found began to speak in a language yet to be identified. Data not found, demeanor inconsistent with his programming. Data not found, no apparent memory of malfunction. Incident report number 51. On a perimeter walk of the anomaly site, Dasari encountered data not found, confusion and misunderstanding resulting in an argument. Data not found, Dasari claimed to hear singing inaudible to the human ear. Data not found, saw aggressive creatures of memory. Data not found, Dasari was admitted to medical for assessment and ultimately cleared. Incident report number 55. Data not found, severe psychological disturbance resulting in mandatory medical leave. Data not found, begin the harvest. Data not found, continues to return to the site despite restriction and supervision. Data not found, permit no trespass. Data not found, deny light, deny light, deny light, deny light. Data not found. Incident report number 56. Data not found, disappeared from medical holding. Data not found, Dasari did not return. Data not found without a trace. Error file corrupted. Wow. Alright, take me back to Outpost. This time we're gonna focus on getting our two
Zone analysis predicts structural height variance will increase lethality across combat scenarios.
oh shit. Okay, hold on. There you go.
engaged. Time to hunt. Watch your step. Camo active.
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
Stealth engaged. unseen. Camo filter engaged.
Oh, hey, yo. Alright. I should have looked closer. I'm gonna do. Actually, fuck this. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna do a root run. I'm gonna go Dire Marsh, right? Cause I don't know. I feel like I haven't done too many since the sponsor kit thing came out, but like rook runs on Dire Marsh is kind of seems like free money. Cause like you think about it, and it's like all the free kitters, for the most part, besides the evil ones, are going in Dire Marsh sponsored, so they have like less shit to fight against. So that means you get into a lobby full of people who are maybe not using free kits with the free kit. What the fuck is happening over here? That's insane.
The anomalous rift has coalesced into a physical sample. Bring the unstable sample to the stabilization device.
This is crazy. It's the first time I've done some shit like this too. Let's go. That's my first time doing that, getting the anomalous fragment. It's really just worth money though? That's all? It's kind of sad. Seems like it unpacked into this thing as well. Because I didn't pick this up. We just need 2 spaces, so something like that. This is new. This is impossible. All reports contradict and confuse all other reports. How did you get your hands on this? Who did you sell it to? Tau Ceti is filled with secrets, but temporal matter is theory made real by whatever is affecting this world. Be sure to follow any known procedures when securing and carrying a fragment. There's no telling what its volatile energy could react to. It could take a bullet and sing a song in a key that only stars can hear. Or you could blink too hard and a black hole could open up in your backpack. Bye-bye, Shell. Bye-bye, Runner. Bye-bye, Tau Ceti. Bye-bye, Universe. Any of that or none of it is a possibility when scratching the edges off known physics. Remark, it just might change everything. Interesting. And then all we got off that is money. How fun is that? 4,500, I think it was.
Remain.
Somebody's gonna be around here for sure. So how you do lockdown, if I'm to be believed, is you use an antivirus kit. You get in there, you put a thing in a thing, kill some things, and then you profit. You do that a couple times in different areas. Yo, can I exfil y'all? You get the what's it called? The carry points and shit, bro. Let me in there. Am I being heard? Hello?
faggot.
Okay, bro. Yeah, I ranked up though. Do I have the? Hold on.
What's theirs is mine.
I still don't have enough to fucking. Okay, yeah, just give me nuclear then. Damn. And I needed these two. I don't remember what for. What was it for? Was it for this? It was. So now I only need one more. At dot? Yeah, it was supposed to be level 20, bro. Maybe I need to play a game and it's not like, it's like not coded to work with those types of upgrades. It's the spaghetti go type shit. Yeah. Allow me to do that. I'll do that upgrade. 20. Okay, so we gotta make space here. I'm thinking we delete... Bro, actually no, get rid of you. What is this fucking Magnum still doing here? What? It's ridiculous. This can go... Let me just need a couple slots. And then let's do another one of these. I can't fucking see, bro. Whatever, they're shooting this way.
15 minutes until signal loss. minutes remain until forced signal recall.
Let's go. That was a money run, for sure. How much? 5,000? Okay. I thought it was gonna be more for some reason. I don't know. Okay. Delete this nonsense. We're gonna make room for another stack of you. I might want to keep you. I think you gotta go. I think I want to keep. I even have one slot, so
let's hunt.
I think I want to keep the mod, but the rest of you can go. And then we just need to make 3 little spots. 3 little spots. Actually, we'll put you on. Actually, we can just do this. We don't have to lose anything. Delete that shit though. Actually, so we did make 2 spots. Yeah, I guess do your heat grenade and then throw that away. Damn. This might be an opportunity for me to have like a stack of each thing. That's a lot. That's a lot I have to worry about.
I wish to try a different approach. A more human touch. If you'll pardon the crude idiom. The data you retrieved earlier mentions a new caloric agronomist, Dr. Clarissa Song. She seemed well-placed to study the contagion, and driven to do so. She would have prioritized plant and water samples in her search for answers regarding the contagion. Please, emulate her behavior to the best of your ability.
This is actually pretty easy. How long until reset, by the way? Can I look that up? Oh, we haven't even gotten one of those before, huh? Or at least not in this one. I think we could have gotten it before, like. What was I gonna look at? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, so I still got a whole other month to finish the rest of these quests. Okay. Herji. Arthur. Oh, so each of these is for a different AI of the what's it called? All right. Advanced support intelligence cerebral record fragment period colony era. Topic Arthur ASI base data compilation. Summary pre-security requirement introductory data comp for Colony Command ASI Arthur. Artificial cerebral capture matrix flawed. Cerebral record incomplete. Accessing ACCM framework. Available info. Name Arthur. Attribution. Everything must fit together. The success of the colony depends on it. Type. Colony Advanced Support Intelligence. Role. Main Colony AI in charge of operations oversight. All other Colony AI serve under his guidance. Focused Family Suite. Arthur, Lilith, Bastion. Main Family Suite. Arthur, Lilith, Bastion, Gabriel, Icarus, Darius, Nara, Joy. Subsuite, Icarus, Darius. I'm not sure what the distinction is there. This seems like all the AI for the main family. I guess it's like the ones he like mainly works with, and then like the extension of everybody to like specifications or something. I don't know. Overview. Arthur is the initial colony AI developed for the Tau Ceti 4 colony project. Upon the USC Marathon's arrival in the Tau Ceti solar system, Arthur was brought fully online to initiate the orbital docking at the Marathon and to oversee the implementation of colonization efforts. Once the USC Marathon docked at Tau Ceti 4, Arthur worked with the mission and colony leadership as well as the dedicated Marathon AI, Lila, Tycho, Durandal, to online and initiate the colony's dedicated family suite of AI. I did not struggle to pronounce colony just there. I just got hit with the fucking Biden blast or whatever. Arthur's first step in colony family suite engagement was activating Lilith and Bastion and releasing the first wave of their human support crews to engage the initial phase of colonization. Lilith, leadership and colonist preparedness. Civilian outreach and education with support from Joy. Mental health support with support from Gabriel. I think I actually read this already. Bastion, colony infrastructure and development. Zone site identification with support from Darius, Nara, and Gabriel. Zone construction, colony expansion with oversight from Arthur. Available info end. So mental health support is with support from Gabriel, and civilian outreach and education is support from Joy. Interesting. I would have thought it maybe would be flipped. I don't know. I'm approaching 100K for the first time. We're having 100K. And that leads me to go check what the challenge was again. It was like, of at least, so that's just 100,000, right? Am I an idiot? Is that a million or is that 100,000? It's 91,000, so it's gonna be. So actually, this is very possible for us to get. We just need $10,000 more dollars, which means we get maybe 7,000 off Rick runs, and then we can just do the nuclear quest. And then after that, I think I'm gonna hop off or whatever, cause I got shit I got to do.
The anomalous rift has coalesced into a physical sample.
I want to see if I can grab that again. Because I was kind of disappointed to find out it was only a money thing, and it wasn't even that much money comparatively to, like, I don't know, like a yellow sellable. But it is still a very big chunk of money. It moved? Oh, bro grabbed it. Or somebody grabbed it. They say don't ever go up on these roofs because you're going to get killed, but I say I do what I fucking want. I'll take fall damage, yeah. I do shit just to do shit. Oh, is he exfilling with it? No way he finished it that quickly. We might have to be satisfied with this. Oh my god! Oh my god. You know, we can escape still.
You have 10 minutes to exfil.
I don't know how fast I can actually get over there, though. Don't start sucking me, please. I literally told you not to. Damn. Okay. Yeah, let's hella people there. kind of want to go hit Outpost. So T Cascade right now. Free Orange Key is pretty cool. Over here. What the fuck? Is that a convoy? Green key. Maybe there is something I could do about that. I don't know. We got a green key and an orange key. Let's just focus on doing something with that.
Friendly Rook?
Sure. You scared the fuck out of me.
Friendly.
You can't hear me? Hold on. You hear me now? Alright. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Did I do it? I don't think I did it. I did not do that shit. Hey man, let me just get the rear. I don't know how to find orange keys consistently over here. Damn. Maybe we just hit the fucking... I think there's one here sometimes. Oh, there's one over here sometimes too. Just 3 minutes left. Surely nobody's here, except for other rooks. Hey now. Let me in here. Six seconds, 6 seconds. Alright, where are we going? I can make that. Hey there. Just going the same way you're going. Hey, buddy. Oh, hey, buddy. Whoa. Listen. I don't even got shit on me, bro. Woo. Listen. It's 30 seconds.
I'm not gonna kill you. Just go. I didn't realize you're a rook.
Alright, word, bro. We can make this, bro. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Whew. Good shit, bro. Okay. I think I made some money off that. Little bit. Little bit. Sell that. I want to be able to stack those. Kind of don't care too much of that. That's a good core. That's a very good core, actually. How about this? How about we change to a fucking. Let's do you. And put you away. What type of mod does that? Get rid of that. Put Torchbug on it. Whoa. Move to backpack. There any green cores I don't give a fuck about? Man, get rid of that shit. Give me a blue backpack. I don't even know who I want to rank up from this, so maybe I'll just save for the purple key template. I'll take a free sniper. And then so, bam bam, bam bam. Heals, bam bam, bam bam. We already got the backpack, implants, and shields. Take you. Take you. Take you. Take you. We don't even have no red ones left. Crazy. And then let's just do 2 of those. Take you, I guess. Fuck it. Put you on. Put you on.
Entry 7839, General Reed, OPSEC Command, New Cascadia, TC4. Hey, yeah. Hassan says talking to you helps. Hassan says doctor's orders. Something about self-care. She's probably right. You were right. For all the good it does to say it now. You were right about a lot of things. Like the bad days. You said there'd be some. Said there'd be a lot. Swore it. Meant it. All this time. Distance. I can still hear it in your voice. I knew you weren't wrong. But weighing good and bad, that's just life. It's just the choices we make. That's not something that changes. At any distance, Earth to Mars, all the way out here, even 300 years away. Bad days aren't unique to any one person's experience or any given solar system. But bad? Well, bad is a sunny day, next to impossible. And these days, impossible's the only way I can explain it. But you saw this coming, yeah? You tried to warn me, I remember. I remember you said running away won't solve tomorrow. Thing is, I thought it would. Maybe not for us, not me and you, but the bigger picture. What we're doing here is the right thing, a good thing. And bad days, that always just meant hard work. Making a new life. 30,000 people building a new home, all of us together. That's worth whatever bad might complicate our lives. The tough choices, the missed opportunities, the loss. That's what I thought, that's what I believed in. Building a future, that's what I bought into. Then bad turned impossible, and I don't know what I believe anymore, what I stand for. And I know you can't, even if you could, I know you can't. But I hope someone will forgive us, forgive me, because there's no more running, and tomorrow needs a solution I'm not sure we're ready to accept.
Hey man, it's gonna be alright. You're probably dead and stuff, but like, it's gonna be okay, bro. Scan water samples near station and biological samples found near East Wall. So hit station and East Wall. Don't know where those places are. So mayhaps we put it on Crewfield. Wait. Actually, I'm at the stream. Bye, Spectre signing off.